All right, got Bump and Ketron here. Bob, want us to get going?
Yeah, hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for being on.
Feel good.
Hey, Bumper, you're closing in on Tony Bua's career tackles record. I know you're into team stuff, obviously, but just wondering what that record means to you. Kind of what are your thoughts been as you've been pursuing that? And I assume you probably met Tony because I know he was the honorary captain for the A&M game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Tony being such a great person, I think makes it even more special. I had the opportunity to talk to him before, like you said, the Texas A&M game, and just kind of to see his determination on the field, but then again off the field at the age he's at now, and he's got that fire in him. So it just the fact that he's had it for so long makes it that much more special. And this weekend, getting to go out there and play Mississippi State at that stadium. We had success there 2 years ago, and that locker room just kind of means something to us because we got our first SEC win there. So all of that coming together, it's special, and we're very excited about getting out there this Saturday.
And you had 20 tackles there 2 years ago. I don't know if you remember that. You probably do. Probably remember each one of them. But what do you remember about that game, for you in particular, and then just what a big lift that was for the team and the whole jukebox thing afterwards? Now that's just taken off,
Yeah, like I said, that locker room, there's not many moments in life that you have there that's special, especially for how hard we had worked leading up to that point. So being able to get the win, have those 20 tackles, just a great moment for myself, but not only for myself, but for the entire team, and kind of getting that turn the jukebox on thing. And so just very special. And we're having that in the back of our mind, get that swagger back this week, and get back in there.
And then I don't know if you call this dramatic irony or what, but Tony, he's from Louisiana originally, but he lives in Lucas, and that's your hometown still, right? I don't know, how ironic is that to you that he's living where you do, and you guys have like 1,000 tackles or whatever between you,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's crazy. There's been quite a few people move into Lovejoy, and so it's a great area. But yeah, like you said, the fact that I'm getting to chase his record, and he's living in Lovejoy now, it's very special, and just glad that I finally got to meet him.
They got to put up a sign or something as people come into Lucas, like pictures of you and Tony or something, Well, no,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll see.
Okay, thanks.
Tom? Nope. Tom? Okay, no Tom.
Yeah, I'm still here. I think it's Lovejoy, Bob. So Ketron, you've come on with a couple of big games lately. Just kind of what has maybe led to this recent upsurge in your production?
Just going out every day at practice, just giving all I got. And coach said, like, make plays at practice, you're gonna make plays in the game. So I've been making plays at practice and been showing on Saturdays.
Yeah, in the event that you guys need to play Cade Fortin and Malik on Saturday, just what have you seen from those guys that lead you to believe that you could have success with them?
Just being at practice, both of them have been super confident in the huddle and being confident calling plays, and we've been imitating the loud noise just to get them settled in for the game Saturday.
Yeah. Hey, Bumper, the drop 8 really worked in that game in 2020. It was pretty good in the game last year. You feel like you got to mix things up? I mean, y'all kind of do a different thing now. You feel like you'll have to mix things up in this one?
Well, no, we just have to be us. I think that we've had a game plan that's worked. And so if we just continue to follow the plan that Coach Odom puts in front of us, and we lock in on our keys for 4 quarters, that we'll have success. Now it's the, getting late into the games and kind of staying away, or straying away, that we can't do. We have to continue to lock into the game plan for 4 quarters.
Okay, thanks.
Scotty?
Yeah, for Bumper, I guess just in the last couple of years, how have you personally been tested in pass coverage against Mississippi State? Like, what are the challenges against their pass at your position specifically?
They run the same exact offense that, Leach has done for 20 years or 20 plus years, and they stick to it. So for us, it's just being able to, recognize the routes, like based off of the formation, and, they stick to it. So if we can, read what they're doing pre-snap, we'll have a lot of success. We just got to make sure that we're staying in our zones, not, basically dropping too deep, and make sure that we're doing a good job getting our hands on them.
For Ketron, I guess just if you could sum up, I guess your time at Arkansas to this point, and I guess if you had to say, what do you think is ahead for you or in store for you down the road?
I had some of my first year was kind of like rough coming off injury, but I feel like I locked in and put a lot of work in for this season, and it's slowly showing. And I feel like the future is very bright as long as I just keep paying attention to the small details every day and making explosive plays.
How long would you say that it took you to like get that injury out of sight, out of mind, and just play?
I'll probably say like through that first season, like around this spring, my sophomore spring, I was good.
Budge?
Ketron, we haven't really don't know much about Cade Fortin, and the fans don't really know much about him. So I was wondering if you could maybe give us some insight on what he's like, in the huddle and catching passes from him and stuff.
He's very confident in him. I'm very confident in him, and we'll be on the same page. We got our timing like in the off season, so I feel great about the timing part of that. But I feel like he's a great quarterback. He's very calm in the pocket, and he's gonna be great for us Saturday.
Appreciate it.
Bob, anything else?
Yeah, Bumper, 2018, I know she didn't play, and I covered that game, but I honestly can't remember. Were you hurt that weekend when you guys played State in 2018?
No, or 2018, that was my freshman year. I was young. I think Dre and Scooter were both playing. I remember getting in late. But yeah, no, I wasn't hurt that game. I was a freshman.
Okay, so you were there. You made the trip and played.
Yes,
Yeah.
this will be my third time going back there.
Okay, man, you win the lottery 3 times, get to go to Starkville. And I added up. I think you made 40 plus tackles against these guys. I'd have to look at other teams. I could get Andrew to do that. He's good at all those stats. But is there something about Mississippi State and their scheme that you're able to get? I mean, I know you get a lot of tackles against everybody, but is there something in particular about them why you get so many tackles against them?
It helps knowing what their offense is doing. They've, like I said before, done it for so long. And, the keys to making plays is, being able to be in the right positions. So we can see what they're doing pre-snap. It helps us out. And then being able just to run to the ball, be ferocious, and try to get as many hits on those guys as we can.
And then, they're obviously, you think about all the great defensive players Arkansas has had through the years. And obviously there's apples and oranges, tackle stats, because back in the 60s, they played 10 games and guys only played 3 years and different things. But what do you think it'll mean to be the all-time leading tackler when you think about all the great players that have been through here?
I mean, that's what makes coming to Arkansas so special, is there's a ton of talent that's played here, and there's such great history. So anytime that you can have a piece of history with a school like Arkansas, it'll mean everything to you. And so, we're just going out there to get a win, and then we'll, worry about all that whenever it happens.
And I talked to Tony, and he's aware of your family's history with Arkansas, how embedded you guys really are in the program historically. He says he appreciates the fact that somebody that it's really going to mean a lot to, like you, is going to get the record. Does that make it a little more special to you just because you guys are so Razorback, your whole family?
I mean, it's of course, anything that you can do to make your family more proud, and it means the world. But we still got to go out there and do a job, and we can talk about all that whenever it does happen.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Tom, close us out.
Yeah, hey, Ketron, Coach Pittman was talking to us Monday about how it's so critical for when they blitz that the receivers and quarterbacks have to be on one page, with the hot route. Can you talk about maybe the importance of being able to do that this week?
We got to get the ball out of our hands fast because they send in blitzes, and I feel like Coach have put in a great plan for it. But we got to be ready for it. We can't have no mistakes and have our quarterback getting sacked. So we've been working at practice and great game plan.
All right, that's all I got. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, guys.